Hello?
Hi, Congressman Posey's office. How may I help you?
Hi, I have a question. I'm doing a bit of research, and I wanted to know if you could provide me with, this was one of the simplest bills that I thought I could find, is H.R. 413.
HR 413?
Yes, this is a bill that the congressman, I guess he penned it in or he co-sponsored it or
Yes,
sponsored
yes,
it.
he was the sponsor of it, the Safe for America Act of 2021.
Yes, does that mean that he was the bill writer?
Um, yes, that means he was it was his original idea.
Okay, so what I'm looking for is the congressman likely had, let's say, a reason or an initiating cause that resulted in him doing some research or reviewing research that was provided to him, uh, through results. Can you tell me, where do I find that information?
About what made him want to
I,
introduce this bill?
well, specifically, I'm looking to understand what a congressperson does or um, how their research, how their review processes are done. And so what I'm looking for is if you can say this was, anything that's classified or non-public, obviously I can't have. But what I'm looking for is if you can direct me to his research, his reasons, the initiating factors, say a lobbying group brought this to him, or an individual constituent, group of constituents, so on and so forth.
Well, I can tell you that Congressman Posey is in a border state, so that uh, inspired him to introduce this bill. Um, as for research, I don't think I can provide that. That was a while ago, so I'm not really sure um, what research he was referring to. But if you have any concerns about it, I'm happy to pass that along.
Well, no, what I'm looking for is the amount of information that's available to the public. So let's say the congressman who is a public servant, um, like all public servants, has a certain amount of responsibility to the citizens to say, this information is the conclusion I drew from, this issue, this is the research that I did, these are the conclusions. And so I'm wanting to see if, or I want to see where that research is. I want to see the standard or the quality of the research. So let's say if a congressperson like AOC had the Green New Deal bill, I would say, okay, well then show me your business plan. Show me your market analysis that shows how America can get from point A to point C and travel through B and the expectations of X, Y, Z, deviations, and so on and so forth, troubles that we would incur with things like ensuring that resources will be available to the country, ensuring that jobs will be available, and it's finding out where the problems will exist and solving those problems before they exist. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that would be the expectation of research from that. Now, particularly with this issue, this is something that I feel that I could understand, which is why I contacted the congressman, because it's
Okay.
something that's simple. Yeah.
Okay. You can go to our website at posey.house.gov.
Okay. And then what
All
am I
right.
looking for?
You can just go down under issues and under securing America's border. It should be there.
Okay, right. I understand that. And like I said, I understand the concept of a general issue. Um, let's see if I can get to it. Securing America's border. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Right, so this is a couple press releases, some related files, letter to the DOJ, old and new border wall, that's not going to be it. Reading Senate immigration bill, that's not going to be it. So this is one paragraph with some simple information, and there's no specific detailed research that's available along with this. So let's say when it comes to identification, I-9s, requiring I-9s. Only 16, I believe it's 16 states in our country require an I-9, which prevents illegal immigrants from using false identification or false Social Security cards in order to obtain housing and jobs, which results in inflation of our job market and so on and so forth. So what I'm looking for is more specific, more detailed research similar to what you would expect from a business plan.
Okay, maybe you could go to like Heritage or AEI and click under immigration.
Heritage, is that a website, or am I looking
It's a
under?
think tank. It's a think tank.
No, but I understand. That sounds great, and I'll check it out. But what I'm looking for specifically is 413 was created based off of information and materials likely that showed the congressman, that a specific result from him creating this text would alleviate a problem. So, he said, okay, well, this is a problem. We don't need to bring in Zulus from Zulu Africa, or Ukrainians from Ukraine, if they don't have any value to our country. If their ideologies are already opposite, and they don't understand our culture, and they don't have skills, and so on and so forth, we can use the Americans we have that don't have skills. And so that's why I'm saying specifically 413. Who can I speak with who can say, these are the materials that were used for 413. None of this should be particularly classified or private from the public, and so that's why I asked about that.
Okay, let me place you on hold and talk with our immigration staffer.
Thank you.
Hi.
Yes,
So we don't provide that information, unfortunately. But if you'd like to know more about the bill, you can go to congress.gov.
right, and I've reviewed all the actions and so on and so forth of Congress.gov. What I'm looking for, though, specifically is
Yeah,
that
well, we
research.
can't provide that. I'm sorry.
Can you tell me, is that information ever provided? Can you tell me what level of classification that I would need to obtain, if there's a FOIA request that would allow me to obtain that information?
I have no clue, honestly.
Can you pass me off to a staffer who can answer that?
He's out of the office, so I can't do that.
Okay, no problem. Can I ask who I'm speaking with?
Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, unfortunately I have to go.
Right. So let me try to get this question answered. So if you don't have the information, or you can't provide the information, then I need to speak with someone or schedule a meeting to speak with someone who can provide this information,
Well,
or
that's
determine who I need to speak with.
not part of our services, unfortunately. But unfortunately, I'm getting another call, so I'm going to have to terminate this call. Have a good day.